The Christmas season is upon us, and undoubtedly there are some of you in the bushcraft community that maybe you're new to the craft, but you've got these high-end, expensive kind of bushcraft style knives on your radar, or maybe somebody has one on their radar for you since Christmas is coming. But I wanted to talk to you a minute about that today, because while I have some really great bushcraft knives, I have some nice knives, some higher end knives, I just don't use them. I don't need them. So in a way, they're nice to have in my collection, but at the same time, there's so much more that I could have done with the money that it took to buy those knives. And to illustrate the point, you guys know, some of you might, in previous videos, I do carry a small $14 carbon steel Mora. It's not even the companion. It's not the expensive one. It's the cheap one. I carry that, and I carry a folding pocket knife, and that's it. 99% of the time. If I'm processing wood in any way, shape, or form, there's an axe for that, there's a saw for that, there's a machete for that, there are other tools for that. I don't need a bushcraft knife, a belt knife, a neck knife, or a pocket knife for that. Occasionally, I might have to shave a feather stick just a little bit or something of that nature, and a small pocket knife, a folder, will do, especially if it has more than one blade, because I dedicate one blade to that, and the other blades I dedicate to processing food or skinning game. And as a way to drive that point home, you guys might recognize the coyote skin from previous videos. This is the one that I egg tanned several years ago. It stays here at the house and hangs on our wall. This coyote I processed with this buck knife. That's all it took. That's all I needed. I hung this girl in my kitchen from the rafters at my cabin, and I processed her in the center of my kitchen with this knife. Didn't take some great big, expensive, fancy bushcraft knife to get that done. Look at the size of this blade. Look at the size of this blade compared to my index finger. Okay, very small knife, and this was more than adequate to do this job. And I processed all kinds of game, from small red squirrels all the way up to this coyote, no problem. So I've never needed a $300 knife or a $500 knife. A $12 knife, a $16 knife, a $20 knife will actually do you. Those big expensive knives, they are nice to have. They're great to add to your collection, but you're not going to get as much use out of them as you think you're going to. So keep that in mind this holiday season. They're nice to have. Absolutely. You want to add them to your collection, I say go for it. But if you think you need them for utility, not the case. Just food for thought. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one.